Day 4, last day here. Got about 128 miles to go, 12,000 feet of climbing, and yeah, had a good night's sleep last night. Got a little bit less, probably 7 to 8 hours. Had a little bit less for dinner last night, so I'm hoping that doesn't affect me too much. But I'm here at Albert's Lodge. Super hospitable. Hostess here, she was able to wash my kit. She brought me a chicken breast because all the restaurants were closed, and I cooked it in the kitchen here in the hotel room. Yeah, and so just had an overall easy last night. I didn't get in here till about 8:30 last night, 8:20. Ended up going to bed around, 10:30, 11 o'clock, because I had a cappuccino at 4, so that ended up keeping me up a little bit longer than I had expected, but all good there. But yeah, excited for the last day, ready to see how it goes, see if I can't test my legs a little bit in those last 2 hours of the ride today. See if I got a little push left in me at the end of 470-ish miles. With 48,000 feet of climbing. But overall, great trip, great experience. I recommend anyone do it. Until next time. Start of day 4, final day here. I'm gonna start it off with the first 4 miles, 1,500 feet of climbing. Not to mention the first 2 miles of this that weren't planned are all uphill as well. So it's probably going to be closer to 1,800 feet of climbing, but we will see. It's a beautiful day. Weather feels amazing up here. We're probably about, 3,500 feet. So not quite high enough to really feel the cardiovascular strain, but high enough to cool the temperatures down, which is awesome, especially in the shade, going through Pisgah National Forest. It's real shaded, good, dense trees, beautiful forest. If you ever have a chance to get up here, check it out and do some camping or something, hiking, running through the trails. Amazing. But I'm off. Time to go climb the base of Mount Mitchell. Just saw a bear cub come across the parkway. Keep my phone out for a little bit. See if we got anything else coming out. Kinda was a little bit scared. Ran once it saw me. This climb's no joke. Here at the view of Mount Mitchell, we are currently at 48.25 feet, which is the highest I have been in my 4 days. It is quite the awesome view right there. I've been climbing for about an hour. I've gone a little bit under 8 miles, and if I was to guess, I'd probably say I'm averaging about 230, 240 watts. If that puts any perspective in there, about 140 beats per minute. So I'm still in that zone 2 heart rate range. Maybe a hair under Ironman power, but it has been grindy. It has been awesome. It would have been nice to have 5-10 miles to warm up beforehand, but left Albert's Lodge and started going straight up. But either way, wonderful, wonderful. If I get any higher, we'll do another video, but I think this might be the crest of it for right now until we get past Asheville. Well, 48.25 was not the highest I've gone. Got up to just past the sign that said about 51, well, it's a 51.60 or so. I am currently at the entrance into Mount Mitchell State Park. If I was to go up there, that would be the highest peak in the Blue Ridge Mountains. But I'm gonna save that for another day. I've had enough climbing, and there's honestly, I don't think I trust my brakes coming back down it. It's about a 2-some mile climb to gain another 1,000. What would that be? 1,500 feet, somewhere around there. So big day. But I think I'm gonna attempt that in about 2 weeks when we come back up here for cross country camp. But time to get on with this ride. Just finished big climb out of Asheville. About 70 miles from the finish. And going through that mental headspace where I'm just ready to be done. Done a little over 60 miles on the day. About 4 hours. A little bit over 3,000 feet right now. Asheville was really warm, being in the mid 2000s. I'm just ready to be done. I'm worried that there's going to be no water stops. To the finish. Got about 3.5 bottles left. Probably 4.5 hours left. I gotta get it done. Here we go. I'm about to have another climb. So I'll see y'all. Got about 100K to go. My mind still hasn't gotten much better. I'm struggling to even find the desire to get out of the 3928, my easiest gear combination. About 4,500 feet right now. I'm tired. Got about 2.5 bottles left. Praying for a gas station. I feel like my glycogen stores are depleted. I'm trying to stay positive and enjoy, but it's hard right now. It's more of a mental than physical struggle. Every time I ask for the power, it's there, but I don't want to ask for the power. I'm tired. No more than 2 minutes after my pity party did I stop and find some potato chips, Coca-Cola, got 3 bottles of water, couple Twix, and some Sour Patch Kids. So I think I'll be able to finish it out maybe 9 o'clock before I'm done, but I'm gonna finish it out. Nothing like a Coca-Cola Classic. It's just me and these blue skies. About 5,500 feet up. Climbing, climbing, climbing. I've reached 5,500 feet twice today. Once near Mount Mitchell, and now here south of Asheville. It's beautiful country right here though. Nothing developed. Big overlooks. All just mountains, trees. Unlike Mount Mitchell, I feel like there was a lot of little towns, stuff like that around. This is truly God's country right here. No one around but you, the woods, animals. For me, my bike. I love it. I love it. Now let's go experience. Just got done with the highest point on the Blue Ridge Parkway, 6,053 feet. After I did it, may have gotten a little emotional. Now we got some good downhills. I think I got one or two more decent climbs, but I am 35 miles. 35 miles from the finish. The end is in sight. Here we go. I just blasted 20 minutes or around, maybe a little bit shy of it, at about 4.25 watts per kilogram. About, I don't know, 320, 330 watts. Thinking it was my last 2-mile climb. I didn't realize it, but it was an 8-mile climb with 2,400 feet of gain. I'm roasted. I don't think I'm gonna be back till 9:30. My headlights burn out. Luckily my tail light, or one of them, still flashing. Hopefully that lasts. I think my dad said he's gonna drive out around 8 o'clock, come find me and drive me in, which will be a blessing. Not actually drive me in, but follow me so that I don't get hit by a vehicle.
But look at this. I'm not at the top yet. It's wild. Wild. All right.